She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Vina love? Sisters Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
If you were here earlier, then no, you're not seeing double. I took the first video down and this is a re-upload. The video I posted had a beautiful message of encouragement and uplifting Kenya and praying for her and her situation, but there was a mixed up in the video that was being a huge distraction from the beautiful message of the video, and so I had to take it down and re-upload it because I did not want that to lead to the message of the video being lost in translation. As a supporter of Kenya Moore, I am fully aware of the grandmother that raised Kenya. And that's the reason why I was focusing on that side so much in the video, because that's the grandmother who did an amazing job, who stepped up to be there for Kenya. And so I was focusing on her and giving her her flowers. However, when Kenya Moore was on the Wendy Williams show, she did say that her mother, her biological mother, had a Mother's Day event for her mother. So the grandmother who did not raise Kenya was being celebrated, and there was a Mother's Day event, and Kenya wasn't invited.
I also brought up celebration of life and talking about her grandmother who raised her. So the video sounded like I was saying the celebration at Kenya's biological mother house was for her grandmother who's no longer with us. That's where the mixed up and the confusion came from. And that's not what I was saying. But I know because I focus so much on the positive side, the people who celebrate Kenya. That's why the mixed up happened, and it sounded like that's what I was saying. So I had to remove that part because I did not want that mixed up and confusion to take away from the beautiful message of the video, because that's not what I meant.
I also said in that video that I'm not preaching to Kenya or trying to tell her what to do, because I've never gone through Kenya's situation. If you're not going through someone hurt, their process, their issues, you can't tell them how to move. All you can do is encourage them, be a support system, and pray for them. And that's what I'm doing. But because I spent so much time, once again, I'm sounding repetitive, talking about the side that's been amazing to her, it sounded like I was saying the celebration was for her grandmother who's no longer here with us. So that's the reason why I took the video down, and I had to come back and make sure I was clear. I even went in the comment section and I posted and I pinned it and I wrote, "What's up, my Vina loves? There's a confusion and mix up in the video." But I do understand that people click on the video, they listen, they gave their feedback before reading the comments and then seeing, oh, Vina already addressed this. But I just did not want the mix up to take away from the beautiful video. So I'm going to get back into the original video. The parts that led to the mixed up will be removed. So if it sounds like I was about to make a point and then something was just cut out, those are the parts, okay? Because it's never my intention to upload any video that's going to confuse people. I don't roll like that. I also do want to say, for those of you who left these beautiful comments, I am fully aware that writing something from the heart based on your first experience, you can't duplicate that. So I know your comments are completely gone because the video was completely removed. So I apologize for that, but I read the comments, I responded, and thank you all for those beautiful and amazing comments and the love and support Let's get into it.
A few days ago, Kenya Moore was on the Wendy Williams show and she did an interview with Michael Rappaport, okay? He's the guest host for the week, or should I say was. Now, I posted a few videos about the hottest topic from that interview, but I did promise that I was going to come back with a part 3 to close out the entire interview and Kenya Moore appearance. And then I was like, let's move on because I've covered the hottest topic. Most of you have seen the interview, so there's no need to keep dragging the interview and doing different videos. But then, looking at social media, I saw another topic from the interview getting some traction. So I wanted to talk about that topic. And then at the end, I'll squeeze 1 or 2 more things that she said during that interview. The topic is Kenya Moore talking about Mother's Day. She said she had an amazing Mother's Day. Brooklyn is amazing. Brooklyn is everything. Our adorable, happy baby Brooklyn, okay? And she's beautiful. And, Michael gave his compliments as well. And everything was going great. But then she said it was somewhat great and it could have been better. I'm just summarizing. So then he asked her, what do you mean it could have been better? What would have made it better? So when Michael asked Kenya again, she said, it's family stuff. Because I wasn't invited to my grandmother Mother's Day celebration because my mother, my biological mother, was there. It was at her house. The one that I went to on the show. It was a sour note, but I have Brooklyn. That's the light of my life and the love of my life. And then she went into talking about how motherhood have changed her. You all watched the interview. You heard what Kenya said. So the confusion on social media was, Kenya, if you do not have a relationship with your biological mother, then why did you expect her to invite you to a celebration event for her mother, the grandmother who did not raise you? Why would you expect an invitation? And so this is where I came in to explain that Kenya's biological mother did reach out to her a few years ago for Brooklyn's birthday, and it looks like they were working on a relationship. So let's get into that part. People were confused and saying, if you don't have a relationship with her, why do you look disappointed? And why was there even an expectation for an invitation? And then you also have other people saying that the sadness could be that Kenya found out that people in her family that she felt supported her went to this event to celebrate with the woman who did all of this to her. And that could also be the reason why she looked a little upset. But let's continue. I'm about to explain what I think is going on, okay? So give me a moment, but let me just quickly say, when you are doing an interview, you have limited time. You have to squeeze everything in there, have some cute laughter, talk about the show, advertise your brand, you're in and out of this quick, okay? So, of course, Kenya didn't have time to break things down. But I do remember a few years ago, Kenya Moore posted this video right here.
You guys can't tell me that God is not good and God is not great. This is from Brooklyn's grandmother, my mother, for Brooklyn's birthday.
Okay. And then she posted this card right here that read, "For you, granddaughter, on your birthday." And then go ahead and read it on the screen. But then if you see the writing, love, Grandma Pat. So Kenya posted the clothes. She posted the video. She posted the card. Okay. And then in the caption, she wrote, "My prayer has always been to have a family. We had a late celebration for Brooklyn's for her birthday and got a surprise of a lifetime. My mother sent her a gift for her. I had stopped praying about our relationship, but God sent a message through my child. This is life, and despite challenges, God is always on time. Happy holidays, hearts emojis, okay? Hashtag love, hashtag family, hashtag forgiveness, hashtag miracle baby, hashtag healing." So what I am thinking is, just like Kenya pattern on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, what I'm thinking is, even though her mother hurt her. She was willing to work on their relationship slowly behind the scenes. And Kenya probably felt like they were getting somewhere. So then for her to open her heart and say, even though you do not deserve to call my child your granddaughter because you did not do anything for me, the only thing you did was carry me and give birth to me. My grandmother did everything for me, and it's because of all of the morals and values she instilled in me. That's the reason why I am the woman that I am today. She did not do that. She did not shut her mother down. She posted forgiveness and healing. So what I'm thinking is that Kenya possibly was slowly working on her relationship. So this is like a slap in the face, like, oh my goodness, you abandoned me, and yet I'm still calling you my mother. I'm still being respectful. I'm not dragging you and calling you the worst names on this show or on social media. I still refer to you as my mother and not my courier, as people are saying on social media. And then I accepted your gift. I did not put it back in the box and hit the return to sender. And I was willing to repair our relationship and work with you. And this is what you do. You shut me out again. You have an event and you do not invite me and include me to make me feel like we are getting somewhere in our relationship. I'm not sure how far that healing process got, but the fact that she acknowledged Kenya and acknowledged Brooklyn and called Brooklyn her granddaughter and sent a gift, I think that's what happened. Look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I understand it's a show. You can't compare it to what Kenya is going through with her mother. But think about it. Portia Williams pulled her hair. She forgives Portia. Portia barely apologized to her. Okay? Kenya forgives her, gave her a chance. Portia stabs her in the back again. Okay? Marlo hit below the belt. Like below the belt, okay? Kenya avoided her for years. Okay, Marlo apologized. Maybe she's being sincere. I'm going to give her a chance. Kenya gave Marlo a chance again. What does she do? Stab her in the back. Phaedra Parks. Because of Kenya Moore, Phaedra Parks and her husband had a storyline for a few seasons, okay? Character assassination, lied on that woman until he came out and confessed that he lied. And then also add the lie that Phaedra told on Candy. But yet Kenya been saying that she and Phaedra are on texting terms. I won't even give that woman my number. Doesn't mean I hate you. I can like a picture on Instagram. I can leave a comment and you return a favor, but we don't need to have each other numbers or have any conversations. You know, when people show you who they are, believe them. Drew first season, all the way up Portia Williams, you know what? Now Portia is not there no more. Here comes Drew. Can we start over? At Sheree saying that Kenya would have deserved getting physically assaulted by her ex because Kenya provoked people, going that low, even though Sheree is a survivor of domestic violence. Then also add that girl over there. But didn't Kenya show up to Greg's celebration of life? That girl over there went around and took pictures with everyone, but claimed, oh, you know, Kenya came and she left and I was too busy. I didn't have the time to, you know, physically see her and tell her thank you. But, you know, we text and I appreciate her. But Phaedra was there, and here you are in pictures with Phaedra. Nene said that Brooklyn, the child that Kenya have wanted forever, isn't Kenya's. She said that Kenya isn't Brooklyn's biological mother. Even though Portia Williams' daughter looks exactly like her dad, if that's really your logic, Nene, are you saying that Portia Williams is not Poular's mother as well? No. She said that because she knew it was going to crush Kenya. But Kenya still put everything aside, all of their differences aside, and still showed up for Nene. Nene attempted to spit on this woman. Kenya still put all of her differences aside and went to support Nene and went to Greg's celebration of life because Greg, regardless of whatever, was still nice and cool to Kenya. But Nene, even in the midst of death and everything going on, couldn't put her differences aside to go and even say thank you to Kenya physically, in person. Thank you for taking the time to come. So if she can give these women that she just met on a reality TV show that type of grace,
then what did you think she gave her mother? Regardless of whatever that happened, the history and all of that. We see it all the time. A kid can get adopted, have an amazing life, grow up, have amazing mom and dad, and then years later, what do you see? Thank you for everything you've done. You know, I love you. I appreciate the both of you, but I've been wondering and searching for my birth parents. It doesn't mean that the child doesn't love their parents that adopted them. It's just something that happens inside of you. You want to know where you're from. You have all of these questions and you're simply seeking and looking for closure. The fact that she publicly posted that on social media to even acknowledge her mother, to even refer to her as Brooklyn's grandmother in the video, and then to even show any type of care and emotions just a few days ago on the Wendy Williams show shows you that Kenya is still attached to that situation and that she was still willing to forgive and slowly work her way back to understanding what her mother did and possibly building whatever type of relationship they could have. So her mother doing this to her feels like betrayal all over again. And Kenya is aware, baby steps, okay, I'm not expecting to just be in her house. But this whole gift situation happened years ago. I think it was posted in 2019. So that's where I think Kenya attachment and emotions are coming from. But she wasn't about to give Michael that type of interview and information. Giving it to possibly Bravo or keeping it private, I understand that. But not to Michael on the Wendy Williams show. So for the people who are confused, that's what I'm thinking happened. But I'm hoping that this situation right here will be the closure that Kenya needs to just close this chapter and move on with her life and stop allowing this woman, after all of these years, to have this type of control, because she doesn't deserve that type of energy. Kenya deserves to be happy and to move on. So I'm praying for Kenya's peace. I'm not saying Kenya Moore is a saint, but I'm just saying her ability to forgive. So I am hoping that Kenya will find peace in the fact that, you know what, I tried. My grandmother did an amazing job. Look at my life. Look at everything I was able to accomplish with or without a biological mother. Kudos to my grandmother. God bless my grandmother. May her soul rest in peace. And I pray and hope that she can find peace in that and move on. So your grandmother gave you that stability. Find peace in that at least you had someone that stood up for you, found you worthy enough to take care of you. Now, I'm not here to preach to Kenya and tell her how she should heal or handle herself. I'm just saying he who angers you controls you. So I am praying for Kenya peace, and that she can close that chapter and find peace, that it probably would never be what she expected or wanted to be. She can find peace and happiness in the fact that God has blessed her with a durable Brooklyn. And I do wish her the best. That's what I wanted to say to those people who did not know that Kenya was working on a relationship with her mother. I'm not making excuses for any side, but if Kenya and her mother are working on their relationship on their own and it's taking time, then it's possible inviting her to a Mother's Day event for that side of the family who are not really close to her, or, because of everything that has happened. It could be an uncomfortable situation with Kenya being there and, the way how people are moving and the conversations and things like that. So I can also understand that part. I can also see that the mom getting in her head and thinking, I don't want people to think that now that she's the Kenya Moore, that's why I want to be in her life. That's why I want to be connected to her. I want, financial gain or anything like that. But as a parent who genuinely wants to be there, you erase all of that and you be there for your child, regardless of what age, especially if that person is trying. The moment you sent Brooklyn a present, That's where you cross the line. When you sent Brooklyn that present, referring to her as your granddaughter, and was willing to open that door, that's where you cross the line. You should have just stayed over there and say, you know what, I've made my decision. I'm going to stick to it, and that's it. But don't come back, send gifts, or claiming that you are a grandmother and doing all of that just to walk out of that person's life again, or just to do something that's going to hurt them. Why even play with her emotions by giving her any type of hope that you are even, or you were even interested in building something with her in her life? Also, these are all speculations. I'm just saying, whatever the reason or whatever it was that led to them working on their relationship to stop, I'm just saying, when you finally reach out and decide to take baby steps, then understand that there will be bumps in the road, there will be ups and downs, but you abandoned this person before, and your top priority should be, I'm not going to mess this up and do it again, regardless of how hard it is and the bumps in the road. So you doing it all over again, you have just broken this person's heart all over again. But like I said, hopefully Kenya can find peace in the fact that her mother did reach out, she did try, and can find closure in, you know what, I did my best, and now I can peacefully move forward. Or all of this could possibly be a simple misunderstanding. Kenya, the event was at my house, and I did not want to just put you in an uncomfortable situation being around people who you feel like did not support you during my decision, people who you feel like took my side in all of this. I did not want to make your Mother's Day with Brooklyn uncomfortable, so I just thought that it would be best to not invite you. But if that hurt your feelings, and based on what I've heard, I apologize, and I hope we can move forward from this and fix this. So it's possible that this isn't the end. I'm just giving my opinion on it, and I'm also being respectful because, I'm not here to tell anyone on how to move and how to live their life. All I can do is pray for Kenya and wish her the best.
Lastly, Milo trying to be like Nene. No surprise there. I don't know why she thought she could fill Nene's shoes, that girl over there. That's one thing about me, and that's one thing about Kenya. We will always be fair and give credit where it's due. Portia Williams. I love how Kenya Moore is paying Portia Williams dust. Oh, the moment the whole Simon thing happened, oh my gosh, every single blog page. Oh, I can't wait for Kenya to read her and drag her. Oh, what is Kenya going to say? Then Kenya goes in the interview and say, I wish Portia the best. I hope she's happy. Dust. Portia goes on her social media platform in her Instagram story, and she posts something that shows Mama Joyce basically insulting Kenya while she's uplifting Portia. Kenya, dust, crickets, not giving you the energy. Secondly, you are not on the show, so you are not a part of my storyline or a paycheck. So why am I even giving you the publicity? Dust, crickets, nothing. Okay? So on the Wendy Williams show, he said, do you miss Portia? He was waiting for shade. Can you say, oh yeah, sure. I miss Portia. She added a great element to the show. Next, dust. Nothing. Nothing. You can't post and say, oh, Kenya Moore drag Portia. I'm not giving you the energy you're desperately looking for. You're leaving negative comments. You're giving this energy. You're cracking jokes about the ratings. You're doing all of these things being stupid because you actually should play the card in the game like Cynthia Bailey, who wasn't even acknowledged through the entire episode. Even Phaedra Parks were acknowledged. It's like, okay, what happened to Cynthia? But even Cynthia is playing the game right and posting the girls' picture, saying when the show comes on, promoting the show and congratulating the girls, even if she's not happy, but she knows how to play the game. And then here you are throwing shade to the same show that gave you a platform when you might be back on the same show. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I do wish Kenya Moore the best and all of the healing. She is lifted in my prayers. I'm wishing all of you well. Have an amazing weekend and take care.
And here, my final loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.